Chat, give me like 1 minute. I gotta use the restroom real quick. Okay, I'm here. Oh, my goodness. There I am. Okay. Sorry, it's just hot. It's humid. It's very humid. If I turn the if I turn on my dehumidifier, it's gonna make everything else extremely hot and stuffy in here. We're gonna see how things are going. Thanks for everybody that showed up earlier today for the Top Gun event. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourselves while we were showcasing that. Yeah, you guys had fun with that. Hopefully I provided enough content for you guys to see that. If you guys didn't see it, that's okay too. Don't worry about it. I do have the VOD up. The VOD is on Twitch and also the YouTube VODs as well. If you guys want to watch it without being interrupted, I was gonna say without getting interrupted with ads, but then again, I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I mean, not for a while. Let's say that, not for a while. We're still working on the hours on YouTube We're at 2,000. Actually, let me look it up. I want to keep you guys in the loop. We are at, after the combination and in adding back the streams from vertical, we are at 2,036 watch hours out of 3,000. That's the only one that we need, and then that's when we can. I'm not sure what is it that we're applying. Maybe that's for the YouTube partner. I don't know. Maybe. Well, this is when you can start getting. Okay, so this is when you can start doing memberships. Let's see. Excite your audience with access to exclusive perks as a monthly paying member. Viewers will be able to join from your channel and video pages. You'll receive 70% of net revenue. Okay. Then there's supers, so people can do like super chats, stickers. So I guess when people do like donations and stuff like that, they can do that. And then shopping. Turn your viewers into customers. Share your products on your channel from your own store. So I could probably put up that fourth wall. I think that's kind of funny though. Yeah, put up the fourth wall store that I have. Also, by the way, that reminds me, I need to add more designs for t-shirts. I haven't done it in a while. I have some of them. I just didn't upload them to fourth wall yet. So another one I want to add is packet loss. It's just like it's written in 8-bit format. It says packet loss, and then I'll have like the icon of like the packet loss symbol, in remembrance, you know, of games that get ruined because of packet loss. So let's see here. Okay, and then when you do the other one, the next one is when you get 1,000 subscribers and then the 4,000 watch hours. Yeah, 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, you get, that's when you get ads. Okay. That's when you get ads, and also you get short feed ads and stuff like that too. Okay. So I guess partners when you get the members, when you get memberships and stuff, I think. Okay. And this is no joke. This stuff is no joke. And I should have just kept my Sunday side quests, all that stuff on the main channel. I should have done it, but that's why we were doing live streams. We were doing live streams, and then we would just put the recordings over on the other channel. Anyway, so yeah. But speaking of YouTube, something cool happened with YouTube. YouTube had a very rare debut. Put it that way. Very, very rare debut. So I guess people just didn't like it then. Okay, so they said where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we go. All right, so let me go down to is it just randomly gone? Unless did I repost it? I think I reposted it. No, I didn't repost it. Okay, so let me back up. YouTube, where are you at? Okay. So well, I see what you're saying there. Oh, you can leave if you want to. That is totally fine. That is up to you. That is your choice. It's simple. All right. So YouTube, they have said this. They said starting 8/24, views will count the moment a video begins to play with or without minimum watch time. Across all formats, VODs, shorts, and live, we're standardizing views to reflect creators' true exposure across YouTube, making it easier to show their value to brand partners. This update won't impact creator earnings or YouTube partner program eligibility. That's cool. I think the old rule is like you have to watch halfway, according to this. Yeah, if you count it only after watching a minimum, after a minimum watch time, which I think it varies depending on the length of the video. And now it's just like, oh, when you click it, like right when you click it, boom, it counts. That's what it used to be before, so that's awesome. So cool. Anyway, so something interesting here. So we got Moist Critical talking about the new update with YouTube. We're gonna check this out, and then after that we'll get into some Battlefield. So it'll be very interesting. Anyway, let's see what he has to say.
I mean, like, what? I don't even know what to say. Like, this new YouTube change is my second least favorite change they've ever made, second only to dislikes being removed, and this is only slightly behind it because I think this one is on the almost the same level of baffling stupidity to even have the idea, and even more befuddling to pull the trigger on actually implementing this idea. YouTube has made a habit out of just going hog wild on changes that not a single soul on the planet has ever asked for, and there's a chance that these ideas are thoughts that not a single sentient organism has ever thought of until YouTube farted them out. Because these ideas are just so silly and wacky. It's like when you take a shit, you're probably not thinking about eating the poop, but YouTube, they get in there like a pinworm and they say, hey, to hell with it. Send it, launch. And they do, like removing dislikes because their feelings got hurt over Rewind. And now today they announced that they're completely changing the way that YouTube views on long-form content are calculated publicly. Starting August 24th, views will count the moment a video begins to play with no minimum watch time. The first frame of a video will count as a view now, across all formats, VOD, Shorts, and Live. We're standardizing views to reflect creators' true exposure across YouTube, making it easier to show their value to brand partners. This update won't impact creator earnings or YouTube partnership program eligibility.
So this is probably like, I'm guessing it's bad because of like, if somebody were like, I don't know, if people was botting their YouTube or something like that, then I guess that's what it would be. I'm not entirely sure. Because I know they're upping the watch hours for next year from 4,000 to 8,000 due to 4,000 to 8,000 due to what's the name of it? Oh god, I can't remember. Oh, because like the whole AI thing. So, and then they're also cracking down on AI content as well. After when they pushed it for a few months, now they're cracking down on it, saying like, oh, this is not authentic, it's not original. So yeah.
So if you have a video even autoplay for a split second, like scroll to one and it autoplays, that counts as a view publicly. Now, they do mention that they still have engaged viewer metrics, which is kind of the old way of calculating it, where you need a viewer to stick around for, it was about like 30 seconds on long form content, which is like an actual view and something that's been standard on the platform for ages. Now they're going the way of shorts calculation, which is even if you like fall asleep and it just starts doom scrolling, every single thing that it hits is going to count as a view there. Just ding as an impression, which is completely useless. This change is going to explode YouTube views, obviously, but it's not real. It's just a vapid fake number. It's just phony baloney nonsense, really. And the sentence there where they said it's going to help you stand out to brand partners, no the fuck it's not. brand partners are going to maybe do deals for like a month under these new programs with these channels that are getting millions of views, and they'll sell like 3 things because it's all fucking fake. Like, it's so silly. And the only channels that stand to benefit from this are the channels that you don't want to thrive here, the ones that have already poisoned shorts, which is AI, clickbait, and just fucking endless amounts of slop, mainly AI slop. This now incentivizes them to break containment, the SCP protocol here, and go on to long form now, because now they can thrive there too. And they already have been thriving in long form, even with the previous view metric calculation. This now just incentivizes it more and pushes normal creators to once again really heavily consider just clickbaiting, so that way they get you in the door right away, like, K-pop Demon Hunters did what? And it's them bending over fucking full goatsy or something. Just to get a click, because now that counts as a view, whereas before it didn't. Because if you got clickbaited, you'd probably click off in a handful of seconds. That would never register as a view, so you could never capitalize on that. Now, with this new change, you can, and it is constantly going to be incentivizing that. And
that makes sense now. Okay, that makes sense. I can see why it looks bad. Yeah.
Again, it does nothing for brand partners, because if they start working under these fake numbers instead of like requesting engaged viewer numbers, then those brands
Bobby, that is a weird question.
Are fucking dumb, and they're going to feel a huge hit to their marketing spend when they see no return off all of these phony baloney views, these fucking horseradish views that aren't real. And you can easily gamify this. Like, I saw Spiffing Brit give a little infinite money glitch that is a little tongue-in-cheek, but would actually work, where you just instruct your viewers to just F5 over and over again while you have a sponsorship enabled with uncapped CPM. You could farm an unbelievable amount of money through doing that if it's just the public views instead of engaged views. Like, and I don't think that's going to happen, because I don't think brands are going to really care about the public view. I don't think anyone's going to care about the public view, because everyone is going to know it's not real. And it just really made botting services extremely happy. You know, they just fucking blew a load into those britches right there. They got a fucking fat wet spot in those trousers, because now bots are going to be so pivotal to a lot of these like AI slop factory protocol. Like, this is like, and not only that, just also normal YouTubers that are trying to like stand out might just start doing botting. That's going to be much more effective now that it doesn't have to like have a certain amount of time that it sticks around. Just a single frame is all it takes. Bro, botting services are absolutely going to be popping off, no doubt. Like, yes, YouTube does have like anti-botting measures in place, but they're not perfect. No platform has perfect protection from bots. Look at Shorts, for example. Like, and that's only going to be now even more prevalent, because it's not just Shorts, now it's long form too.
YouTube is moving to an exposure-based model for views across all formats, meaning a view will now be counted the moment a video begins to play from the very first frame. Hello Insiders, I'm Rene Ritchie, a longtime creator now working at YouTube, and here's what's up. Last year, YouTube moved to an exposure-based model for Shorts views. This year, starting August 24, YouTube will be expanding that model to long form.
Oh, excuse me, I'm wiggling in my seat. Oh, I can't help myself here. Please, I don't mean to interrupt, but my hand is raised. Can I ask a quick question? How did that work for Shorts? Are Shorts in a really good spot? Is Shorts on YouTube synonymous with high-quality content that's being churned out? Or has it been degraded into a complete cesspool of AI slop that even YouTube themselves is trying their absolute best to combat night and day to no avail, fighting an endless battle of these slop factories that are churning out infinite amount of content all hours of the day, every single second, just to capitalize off of this kind of shit? I don't really think you should be taking lessons from the way Shorts is functioning right now for long form, because while long form obviously has its problems with the same.
I still remember when they were pushing Shorts, like they're still doing it, but I mean, back then with like when Shorts just started, they were like really pushing it. I think it was the new CEO of YouTube that did it. Like, it was the one who after Susan, rest in peace, Susan, but like the I guess he's still the current CEO, but he was really pushing Shorts, and that's why people were like, oh, now they're starting to live stream Shorts. I mean, like, vertical platform, because now if you do that, it shows up on the shorts feed, which you guys are seeing now.
Same thing, AI slop and those content farms, I've yapped about it quite a bit. It's not nearly to the level of degeneracy that's on shorts, but this is making a push towards it. Why? Like what? How is there not a lesson being learned right now with what's going on with fucking YouTube Shorts? Are they just so blinded by the big number, like 200 billion views a day on Shorts or whatever? Now they want it to long form. Like, oh, we have 200 billion YouTube Shorts views. Now let's extend that to long form, where we can just artificially inflate all these numbers for exposure. These fucking random impressions. If someone just happens to accidentally see a frame of your video, bang, that counts. So now we have big number time to celebrate. But it's not real. It's not legitimate. It's useless. And you yourself on the website even talk about how this has no effect on monetization. So like, you're not paying creators more for these big views. It's imaginary. The creators aren't getting paid more. Brands certainly won't pay them more. And in fact, I would even see a world where they might start paying less because there's so little trust in what the views represent anymore. They would need like thorough analytics on the engaged views. But
I mean, look at Twitch. Twitch is doing that right now. If you look at it might be different because of how my analytics are. And since I'm like a lower viewer, like I'm like at a like average of like 100 viewers. Like every time when I see a payout for like sponsors and stuff like that, it says like the payout's like 30 something dollars. There might be like a $75 one, and yeah, it's just not that great. So then people are like, no, Mr. Star, what's going on? But yeah, it's one of those, it's one of those numbers where brands are like, you know, hey, we'll do sponsors and pay them, but it's like at a very low number. So
think there's a chance that, you know, up and coming YouTubers probably get even worse deals from these brands because they just might not even trust what's being provided through the material anymore. It's just like there's no winners here except for AI slop, clickbait just to get that first frame view, that first frame click, and botters. Outside of that, I don't see who this actually benefits except for people that just like to see big number. But if it doesn't mean anything, what's the point of big number? I don't understand it. I really don't. It just opens the door to just exploitation and just a further degradation of the content that gets posted onto YouTube. Once again, trending more towards AI slop and that kind of filth. And like I said, it's not doing anything to help normal people that are trying to like make it on YouTube, because none of these new view calculations are going to matter to making it into the partnership program, which they just doubled the requirements for. So you still need to hit the engaged views and like the qualified watch hours, which these do not count towards. So it's completely vapid useless.
Okay, so that is different. Blueberry Slurpee, thank you so much for the sub over on YouTube. I appreciate it. Yeah, so okay, so that makes sense. That makes, sorry, there's something on my sleeve. So that makes sense now. Okay, so you still need the qualified watch hours for the partner program, for YouTube partner program. Okay. And I was wondering why the alert didn't happen. It was awful. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the sub over on YouTube. So yeah, the watch hour, they have to be qualified watch hour. So what people are going to do, like normal people, what they're going to do is they're just going to do pretty much what I'm doing right now. And just like what, I mean, Speed, he did it. If you guys don't know, that man did not make, I don't think he made a single YouTube video. I don't think he made a single YouTube video. He grew off of just live streaming from YouTube. And he's one of the biggest creators now, one of the biggest YouTube live streamers ever. And he went through the partner program and all that stuff. So I think that's why people start doing it. And then you know, the multi-streaming boom happened where people on Twitch were finally able to multi-stream to other platforms, which is great. And then what was it? Oh, and then YouTube started pushing shorts. They really started pushing shorts and everything. And they were like, yeah, shorts is like at the top of the list. It has to take priority, which I'm still like trying to figure out why. Still to this day. And then I found out like if you live stream vertically, that is considered a short, even though it's long form. It's a long form. It's like a hybrid. It's a hybrid between long form content because it's a live stream, but then it's a short because you're in vertical platform format. So if you scroll through shorts, like if you were on YouTube right now and you scroll through shorts, you'd probably see the live stream. And I think that because I was wondering how my viewers are compared to like the regular horizontal stream, and it's very different. So I'm guessing it's because of that feature that if you just scroll and look, I think that's what it is. So yeah, I hope you become successful on YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I have 29 subs. You'll get there. We've all been there before. I remember for like 4 months I was stuck at like 10 subs. Yeah. And you just do what you think do what you think works, and also just as long as you have fun with it and you like your content, that's fine. That's like that's the best thing that you can do. Let's continue.
Podcasts, live streams, all formats. YouTube is doing this to ensure consistency across the platform, to make sure every moment of connection between creator and audience is captured, and so that there's no confusion or fragmentation about what
That's a weird hoodie
actually means. Creators can use this updated, standardized count to better understand views across formats and to better communicate the full scale of audience impact to brand partners and sponsors.
Why do they keep trying to flex that as though it's the truth? It's not. You will not be able to use this as a leverage with brand partners that are at least activating a few neurons, because this new exposure metric, the fucking exposure dollars here, is illegitimate. It's not representative of what the brand is actually going to be exposed to in the audience. So let's say you're presenting with 1 million views, but a lot of those are just first frame views because you clickbaited them. They are never even going to see the advertisement from the brand, so your performance with them would be fucking terrible, and brands are going to be aware of that. So they're instead going to just ask you for the metrics, the advanced analytics on your engaged views and watch time there. If this actually had an effect on overall watch time, this would torpedo channels. Like, they would be watch time plummeting because so many views that are going to be calculated are just first frame. There's a lot of people that
Cow 666. Thanks so much for the follow on YouTube or on Twitch. I appreciate it.
They got clickbaited or just decide I don't really want to stick through this video. They didn't get hooked. They'll leave, and all of that's going to be counted as a view, no matter what. So like you're never even going to see those ads. So you're not going to be able to leverage that. It's worthless. I don't think this is going to have an effect on overall viewership retention, like that metric, because it seems like they preserved that on the back end. But if they didn't, that would be catastrophic, obviously. But yeah, I think they're way off in how this can present to brands. You know what this really reminds me of? It smells like that classic Fextra Life stink. Do you remember a while back, and this had gone on for a long time?
Oh, yeah.
Fextra Life on Twitch would have tens of thousands of viewers for every single fucking stream they were doing, no matter what the game was. Even if they were playing, you know, burger.
The way how they did it, I'm not gonna lie, the way how they did it was pretty smart. But yeah, it's crazy.
And I couldn't think of a name. Sorry, but like the point is, no matter what Fextra Life was doing on Twitch, they have tens of thousands of viewers, but only like 5 people active in the chat. So people thought they were botting. Well, it turns out what they were doing is just embedding their stream on their website in the top corner, very, very small, auto-playing on every single page. So anyone that was on their website was counting as a viewer on Twitch.
Yeah. So the thing is, it was like a little itty bitty pixel, like a tiny pixel that you couldn't even see the stream. It was just like a little pixel out of the page. So if you think of, like a, don't say if you think of a, what's the term? What would be a term for it? Oh God, now I'm trying to remember. So like if you look at like LED panels like on a screen or something like that, think of like a little itty bitty dot. Inside there is their Twitch live stream. That's constantly auto playing, like you were saying, and that's how people are getting. That's how that channel on Twitch was getting 10,000 views over 20,000 views and stuff like that, and nobody's chatting or anything. It's just 10,000, 20,000 views. And that was like the illegal, not illegal, but that was the TOS breaking of embedding. So then that's when Twitch came out with a new way. They're like, you can still embed, because it's like, you know, if there's like companies like Alienware or like any other companies that are like, hey, you know, earn points or earn like rewards by watching our Twitch streamers, you would have to click the link. As long as you click the link and it takes you to their page, that would count. But if it is like only on their website and it counts as a viewer, then it'd be a whole different thing. So like, for example, hold on, make sure I don't reveal information. I'll show you guys an example. So, okay, we're good. All right. So if I went to Alienware, right? This is Alienware Arena, and this is like where they have Twitch streamers and stuff. This is where they have the Twitch streamers. Obviously, you see a list of them here. You click on a Twitch stream. Let's say Nothing But Skills. Okay, I guess he's not live. Try somebody else. If you click on, let's click on Corey. So you click on her stream, right? So, and she has 50 viewers, you know, things like that. People are like, oh, it's botting. It's like, no, it's not botting. Because the thing is, a bot, you would see, like, if somebody were to bot their stream, it would go up like immediately. It'd go up immediately. But if you look at a lot of people's streams on, especially for Alienware, it gradually goes up. Sometimes it'll dip down too. But that's how it is with regular viewership. But where I'm going with this is that you have to click somebody's stream. You have to click the stream. It takes you to that page, to the Twitch channel, and then that's where you count as a viewer. If it was the TOS breaking, if it was like the TOS breaking embedding, it'd basically be like my stream would be somewhere, not right here, but like my stream would be somewhere in a pixel that you wouldn't be able to see. And no matter where you click and wherever you're going on Alienware, it would count as a viewer to where I'm at, which is, again, like that's how it worked with Fextra. That's what it was. So just want to let you guys know like what that meant, like a better understanding of it.
And obviously, if you're trying to sell to brands with like tens of thousands of viewers, the expectation is there's tens of thousands of people actively watching. But that wasn't the case. It was only like ever a handful of people watching, and the rest was just inflated numbers through just being embedded on their website on every single page. So they had crazy viewership numbers that weren't real. That is the exact same DNA here. It is just these crazy inflated numbers that aren't represented.
So actually, if you do think of it like that way, like with the whole embed and stuff, like you were saying, it's like the TOS breaking embed compared to like regular embedding. That actually makes sense now. I can see, okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. Okay. Like the hour, like, you know, having engagement hours or the engagement watch hours or qualified watch hours compared to the new watch hours that they're gonna do. Okay, that makes sense now. Gears are turning. I'm starting to see the problem. Okay, makes sense.
Of people that have ever even watched the content. Like you can't. I don't know how they think that this is going to work with brands. It can't. It just can't. And they're not going to be so stupid that they don't realize that. And I don't know why they're trying to.
My big question is, how is it gonna work with your paycheck on YouTube? You hit partner, like say for instance you do all this stuff. Let's just say you bought it or something like that, and then you're doing you're in the partner program. You know, you're starting to get ads and everything like that. I wonder if like that paycheck is still going to be the same amount that you thought it was before, or they're going to drop it. I'm curious.
Present this like it's something people have been wanting, this standardization of views. I think any sensible person recognizes that a short view is night and day to a long form view.
It is.
These are very different and should be calculated differently. They shouldn't be the same. They shouldn't be one frame to count as a view. Because with long form, that's not a view. That's nothing. They didn't engage with the content. They didn't even watch it. That could have been an accident, just like it is oftentimes on shorts. Why would they be doing that? Other than to just inflate the numbers across the board on their platform to make it look like.
Well, then also and another thing is they cut down. I don't know if you guys noticed, but they cut down numbers on desktop for a while. Like a lot of people's viewerships, and Moist Critical talked about this too. People's viewerships, I think it was after August of 2023, I can't remember, but people's numbers dropped, and the reason why is because people were using ad blockers. Look, anybody that was using an ad blocker that's on desktop and were watching a channel did not count as a viewer. Like, you were a ghost. Even if you watched a 11-hour live stream or 11-hour playthrough video or walkthrough video or just lo-fi, right? You did not count as a viewer if you had a ad blocker. And I was like, dang, that's crazy.
Long form is really close to like short form views now, even though short forms has really taken over because of so much slop and all the AI generated content that has been infesting it. But it's worthless to like an actual user or a creator.
And
yeah, like in about in about like 3 hours, probably like 2 or 3 hours, because they said 08 UTC, and then when I looked it up, because I had to figure out I had to convert the time to EST, they were saying it's either at 3 o'clock or at 4 o'clock, depending on daylight savings. So around that time frame. If like when I play Battlefield, and then later on where it says like, hey, a new client is available, that's probably what it is.
Count, it's all based on the same model from that first frame. All new videos uploaded after the changes on August 24, 2026.
Wake Island is so fun.
Will show the updated first frame view count. All videos uploaded prior to the change will keep their existing view count up until the change. Historical view totals will not be updated retroactively, but following the change, new views on those videos
thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in.
First frame count. To compare performance more consistently before and after the change, creators can use the engaged views metric in YouTube Studio. An engaged view means the viewer stayed to watch past the first frame and initial seconds. It's how all views were counted.
But what's determined as the initial seconds? Like, is it 30 seconds? Is it 20 seconds? Is it 10 seconds? Is it 5 seconds? Is it 2 seconds? Is it 60 seconds? Like, how long is, like, the wording of this? It's very vague. What is determined as initial seconds? Because if it's a live stream, do they gotta stay, like, if it's a 6-hour live stream, do they gotta stay a minute to count? Like, how does that work? That's what I'm very curious of.
Historically, which is why they're useful for historical comparisons.
So they obviously recognize that there is value in having like the real views, which is the engaged views, versus these artificially inflated ones just because a frame was flashed in front of somebody's face like a subliminal message. That's not a view. And there's no real benefit for this. There isn't, except for like big number. But again, if big number's not real, what can you do with it? And not only is it not beneficial, I believe it is overall detrimental and further incentivizing creators to just do AI slop and clickbait. Because anything to get you in the door for that first frame. It's...
People are, and the thing is, people do it already. People already do, for a while they've been doing clickbaity stuff just so they can get that viewership anyway. And then once they reach YouTube partner and everything, and then they have, like, let's say the videos that they actually want to do, then what they do is they just nuke everything else. They just delete all the other videos, and they're like, all right, so now I'm going to be doing this. So if people were doing, I don't know, if people were being like, you know, doing commentary and it's very confrontational, obviously people love that. People love the drama and stuff like that, or like their drama channel. They'll do that, and then once they reach partner, YouTube partner, and then like they start making a good amount of money, then they're like, oh, I actually want to do games, right? So then they start posting gameplay videos of their favorite game that they're playing. And then once they have like, let's say 30 videos, then what they'll do is they'll just start slowly deleting their commentary videos, the confrontational ones. They'll start deleting those ones slowly, and then as they're adding in the gameplay ones, if that makes sense. So they're slowly converting their channel over. Some people catch on and they just leave, and they unsubscribe and leave, and then there's some people that they're like, I don't care, I'll stay. So it happens. That's what people do. Just like when people do the grind for partnership for Twitch. What to do is they'll play like the latest trendy game, right? They'll play that hours on end. And I will say this, I mean I wasn't playing a trendy game, but I was playing Battlefield 6 when I was going through my process. Because what happens is when you for Twitch, so when you do the requirements, when you do the prerequisites to get the 75 average viewers and stuff like that, then what happens is you hit apply. You hit apply for you unlock the apply button for Twitch partnership, or for Twitch partner. Then what you do is you got to fill out a form. You fill out a form and application, and basically it's like saying, why should we have you as a Twitch partner, right? And then you explain what it is, like what do you do on your channel and things like that, and like why you think you're a great fit for Twitch partnership. And then what they'll say is, okay, your application's under review. Back then, some people would just think, oh, I put my application in, I'm done, I don't have to do anything, right? No, you still got to keep streaming, and you still got to keep maintaining those numbers and everything. If it dips down, like even once or twice, then your application gets cut. They'll say, sorry, you didn't make it. Blah, blah, blah.
City boy!
Tuxiful? I don't know if I pronounced it right. I'm so sorry. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. That's what happens. People will be like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't get it. I have my 75 average viewers. How come I didn't get partnered? I guess I just guess it. I just didn't do well. It's like, well, did you stream? They're like, no. It's like, yeah. So they still need to see continuous numbers. They don't want to see just like you hit 75 and then that's it, and then you apply. No. So I want to say this, anybody that is streaming, they want to go for a Twitch partner and everything, best bet, after when you unlock the 75 average, or when you get your 75 average viewers and you get the Twitch partnership partner application you unlock the apply button for the Twitch partnership, don't do it yet. Wait a week, maintain those 75 viewers, wait a week, and then hit apply, and then apply for it. So then you have that extra week. You have like the 75 that you earned to earn that apply, and then you have another week, and then that gives you a better chance of doing it. Because I did it first time, I got rejected the first time. It took me 2 times. I got rejected the first time because I immediately applied because I was so excited, and then I didn't make it. Then they're like, oh, you have to wait another week or two to apply again. So then I unlocked it again. I applied, I waited a little bit. I applied, and then I gave myself some crazy hours. Basically, a lot of people liked when I streamed very wee hours in the morning. So, because I used to be like at stream at 10 o'clock to like 3. That's what I used to do. And then I was like, okay. So then I went to 1 o'clock. Yeah, I went from 1 o'clock to 4. Was it 4? No, 1 o'clock to 5. That's what I did. And I did that constantly. If my hour, and then what I would do is, and this is like a madman thing, but I would constantly like refresh looking at my analytics to see if I made 75 viewers. If not, I would just keep staying on. So there's times where I stream for like 10 hours and I'm like, okay, I hit 75 or I hit 85 average viewers, I'm out, things like that. That's just how that worked. And then also that shows Twitch and everything like, wow, he's really like, they're really trying to grind. They're really wanting this. So just saying. But yeah, luckily YouTube's not like that. There's like, hey, you just need people. Are people watching your stuff? Okay, people are watching your stuff. You got this many hours. Cool. Type of stuff. So it's interesting. Anyway.
I just think it sucks. I don't think there's anything good or anything to celebrate about this change. I don't think it's as bad as dislikes being removed. Like, I feel like dislike removal is still the single worst thing YouTube
you just get an
has
extension for
ever
it.
done to
Oh yeah, you just get an extension for that. You can still download it.
their platform. But this isn't that far behind either. This is just a further enshittification of the platform that is going to incentivize more and more garbage to infiltrate it and contaminate it and pollute it. I don't know how this would even make it past the think tank. Like, I feel like at this point, YouTube is predominantly communicating with shorts creators and these content farms because, again, it's like hundreds of billions of views a day through just shorts. So now they probably are just laser focused on what they say. And I do know that what some of them say, at least a good chunk of these YouTube shorts professionals, is that they don't like the discrepancy between their shorts views and their long form views.
Yeah.
So you'll find that people that are very active on shorts as their primary interaction with the platform, a lot of those channels have millions and millions and millions of subscribers and are getting millions of views on their shorts. But when you look at their long form videos, like
great.
their actual videos, edited piece of content, some of them have like 2,000 views, if that. Like sometimes even less than that, despite millions of subscribers and millions of shorts views. So
I mean, I have the 500 subscribers. Shorts, I get like a few hundred. I can get like a few hundred views, and then the live streams will be like 10, 20 views for like long form, 10, 20 views, and then long form videos. It all depends on what it is, though. Like when I was doing like article reads about stuff that's going on in the industry, like some of them did get 1,000 views, but then there's like some that did 10. It's just it's just one of those things, and it's like I know it's the whole consistency thing too. So
they often are, calling the wambulance about that because it doesn't look good. And I imagine some of them have voiced that concern to YouTube. So now YouTube's been convinced that it's an issue they've got to tackle. So that way now long form views can play by the same rules that the shorts views have, that people have been able to endlessly farm through this fucking garbage. It's like, I just don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't see any benefit to the platform for it.
Engaged views will also remain the view metric used to qualify for Shorts ad and premium revenue sharing in the YouTube Partner Program and for monetization and revenue calculation across all videos. And
you know that these are worthless views, otherwise they would be qualifying for the YouTube Partnership Program, right? But you see how easily exploitable they are.
okay, now I see. Yeah, now I really see it. So you're still saying like everything else, you still need to have those engaged viewers. Those are what really count. So you can have an engaged viewership of, let's just say for instance, I don't know, you're a million subscriber channel, right? You have 5,000 engaged views, right? But well, in reality, you have 5,000 engaged views, but by their new metric that they're doing with the whole, like, just by the one frame, you have 20 million views. Let's just say 20 million people just saw your video. Yeah, that's gonna look weird. Like, because then people are gonna be, I know there's people that are gonna be confused. They're gonna be like, so I got like over 100,000. I have 250,000 views on this video, but I only got paid this much, which was like about 1,000 views. Like if it was 1,000 views, and then you have to go and look at your metrics. It's just more work for you, because then you'd have to go and convert stuff. Like, I mean, obviously I'm not getting paid. I'm not even monetized. So, I don't know how that would work out, to be honest.
You can just hammer F5 and get 100 views yourself on any video in like 5 minutes. But YouTube won't count those because they know that this is a worthless metric. This like exposure, like the net exposure of all of it, doesn't actually signify anything. I don't understand. Like, it's very telling. Like, they know that this number is not indicative of anything, because if it was, they would put value on it themselves. But your earnings aren't changing just because this public number goes up from the first frame view. You are not eligible to make it as a YouTube partner through just these first frame views. It still has to be the old views, the old way of calculating views, the real way of calculating them. So then, what purpose do these views serve? Like YouTube, if YouTube's not paying you more for them, then that means brands aren't paying YouTube more for them, which means brands are already aware, at least with YouTube, that these views aren't meaningful and aren't real. So how are you as the creator going to try and make that argument to brands that they are? It just won't happen. This provides nothing beyond just an artificially inflated fake number that's a load of fucking dirty barnacles. It's so dumb. I had to yap about this change. I don't know who YouTube is talking to when it comes to changes like this, but I don't
Somebody that's pushing, who has been pushing shorts for a very long time.
get it. I really don't. Anyway, that's really about it. So yeah.
Because just remember back then it used to be like just regular watch hours and stuff. I'll make sure to link this in the chat here. If you guys want to check it out, you guys totally can. But yeah, so dude, it's just so it's crazy. It is crazy. All right. Okay, let me see. All right, so I'm gonna use restroom real quick, and then come back, and then we'll play some Battlefield. Oh, hold on, I need to change something real quick. Oh, excuse me. Where did it go? I forgot to update the latest Battlefield video onto the Twitch panel. So give it a second. Buffering, still buffering, or it's loading to update. All right, and then do this. All right, yep. So now the latest one is up. All right, I'll be right back and go use the restroom, and then we'll come back, play some Battlefield. What we're doing is we're going right now. We're going to be going for the shotguns. We're going to do the 18.5 KSK shotgun. We're at 25, I believe. So we're going to try to level it up as much as we can. But then tomorrow we're breaking away from the shotguns and we're going to be doing the sniper rifle. We're going to be doing the new sniper rifle, the interdictor, something like that. Anyway, I'll be right back. All right, there we go. Whew. Well, he saw me through the flames. Apparently. This is a slug, so why is this it's still so loud? It's a little better. So they said this. I think this spot over here is gonna be patched in a few hours. Supposedly. Yeah. I do have the fletchets. Do I have another one? I do have this one. Oh shit! Oh, that's a smoke grenade. What am I talking about? I was like, I thought I was using medic, not medic, assault. Okay, that makes sense now. Nope, no, not my barrels. No sliding? That, huh? Yep. Maybe the flechette rounds are not that great. $90. $90. Somehow they're able to hit me. Hold on. Oh, yeah, we'd have people that quit. Can I go that way? I guess I'll go for... I have to go for B. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love when stuff like that happens. I don't have. Ain't gonna do nothing. All right, now I gotta turn on my dehumidifier. Hold on. I didn't even see the guy. He's not dead. Here's my question. How do you jam a grenade launcher? It just doesn't make sense. The grenade launcher doesn't get jammed by an electronic jammer. It's just not how that's not how that works. At all. Yeah, that's definitely not how that works. What am I burning from? Huh? Oh, I was like, what the hell? Something was moving. All right, 27, 29. We get the extended barrel, which will be nice. Nineteen. I don't know why everything. The amount of highlight cheers on this one is insane. No C4 indicators, nothing. I mean, not gonna lie, like the server connection has been on nobody's side. It's like it is on nobody's side, to be honest. It's bad. Like it's really bad. Oh, he tried to run through. Weird. None of those rounds hit him. None. Wrong weapon. I don't know what I was stuck on, but it wouldn't let me hop. Let's change. Next game. Okay. Something feels off with my controller. It doesn't feel oh no. Something just doesn't feel responsive. I think input lag? I have no idea, but it's something. Oh shit, that was a regular smoke. My bad. I don't know, something just doesn't feel right. Not sure what it is. But something just feels off. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm just losing. I think I'm losing my mind. Either something server wise or something that's messed with the game, or I'm losing my mind. I genuinely think I'm losing. I think I look like I honestly think I'm just losing my mind. But your first mistake was playing on controller. I don't play on keyboard and mouse. One thing I tell you for certain. Ready for weight tomorrow? Nope. People will be playing it and having fun. I will not. I will be here at Hagenthal. Yeah, we'll be I'll be playing Hagenthal. Actually, no. I'll play some other matches because I got to use the HT the HT1, the HTI. Basically the. Okay. Basically, I'll be using the what's the name of the gun? Not the HTI, not the HT1. It's called the interdictor. It is the HT1 sniper, but the interdictor. That's for sure the weapon I'll be using, or I'll be using to try to level up. Up top? No, use it in the back. Can't wait to can't wait to fail horribly learning jets. Well, I'll tell you this. Hopefully you'll be able to get a jet for what do you call it? Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to get a jet for what, carrier assault. Because there's no what do you call it? There's no spawn protection, there's no base protection or anything like that. Literally people can come to your base and just camp it. They can literally sit on the flight deck and just camp your spawn if they want to. So just give me a heads up on that. It is a major problem that myself and a few other people talked about. We're like, it not a great idea. It's like it's weird because it's like it's a mode that everybody like. It's a mode that's I'm glad that's coming back and everybody likes. But the thing is, there's like something that had to be messed with, and that's one of them. And it just irks. It irks me. Because the rule set, you could have done it the same way how you do breakthrough, honestly. Yeah, you could have just done breakthrough. Where it's like, you know how if you're attackers and you lose a zone or something, or not lose a zone, but like when you're attackers and you take over a sector, and it says like, you know, there's like a timer, or not a timer, but there's a trying to think of the word for it. I don't know how that didn't kill him. But when you take over a sector, pretty much, it'll be like how many enemies are left or whatever, and you can't just immediately run over to the you can't run over to the like run over to the next area. You have to wait. It's like that. I'm like, they could have just incorporated that. That would have been a lot easier. They could have just did the same thing. Have the spawn protection, the base and spawn protection, and then yeah, have the base and spawn protection, and then after that, and then like once the hole has been breached or your carrier has been breached, then remove it. Have the code to delete it. That's it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. All they had to do was do that. If they do that, it can be good. Because everything will work out, but no, that's not gonna happen. That is not happening. Woo, excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. It's something. It's something's it's bugging me. Something. It seems off. I feel like just input in general just seems pretty laggy. Not laggy, but it's like it's lacking. Response time, like the response time and everything. Server tick rate, it may be. I'm still getting those packet losses. I know that for sure. Like it feels like there's times like when I'm trying to jump and I feel like I'm like stuck to. I feel like I'm like magnetized to the ground, like this. Is there a run? Hold on. Is there a run like momentum speed? Is there like momentum when you sprint? So you can't just do a sprint like that. No, because doing that. But then if I hold on, yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you look. If you just spam jump and then I press forward on stick, it ramps up instead of like where I start and then I just run. It just, yeah. Okay, so that's interesting. Man, I really need to work. I need to really work on that. I need to work on this project that I'm doing. I'm trying to make a data sheet of like all the like pretty much like what I used to do when I QA'd. Make a data sheet of everything, like everything for the live version of the game, like server tick rates, input delays, what's the other one? I don't know why I did that. It's not Counter-Strike. What do you call it? Server tick rates, server tick rates, packet loss, all that stuff, and just basically make a chart, graph, something like that. Watch unfortunate timing. I was waiting to get shot in the back. Reload. Yep. And suck reloading. Yep. I mean, we got people that are 200 ping, 123. Go. Leave this game. There's one thing I also do not like, and I wish they fix. Yeah, people on high pings, obviously VPNing. So, I wonder if you use one of those third-party routing tools that would tell you about your lag or latency. I wonder if you use one of those third-party routing tools. I mean, my router has NetDuma. That's it, but it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me about input lag and latency. It just says like it's like here's some pings, here's some server pings of where quote unquote server pings where the Battlefield servers are. But for mine in the US, it shows that there's only 3. Apparently there's more, but mine shows 3. I don't know. I think you told me about it or somebody else told me about it, but there's like it's obviously it's browser source, I know that for sure. You can do like a ping test. You can do like a ping test or something like that to see, or a packet loss test. That's what it is. You can do a packet loss test. And let me see. Yeah. So this packet loss test right here. Internet speed test. Yeah. Those ones. Also, actually, no, open packet loss. Do that one. And then you just test how long like you can test like how long it is and stuff like that. Yeah, test packet loss, light, you can do all that stuff. Both directions, client to server, server to client. I'll do it. Actually, you know what? Here, let's do it right now. We'll test one. And just see what happens. Because I tested this one I streamed, and also I tested it when I wasn't streaming, and I was like, oh, okay. And then they give you, then like after the time, they give you a grade. So I know there's exit lag for just Battlefield 6, but never heard anything about it from people. Exit lag. No, I don't know. You know what I wish? I wish that they actually had a like every single game studio. I wish they had a packet loss test. That'd be nice to know. Oh, sorry. But yeah. That'd be something I would like to know. So yeah, A+. No packets were lost during the test. Your connection is ideal for competitive gaming, HD video calls and stuff. An A. Virtually no packet loss. Most applications perform flawlessly. Users are unlikely to notice any degradation in quality or responsiveness. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of people are telling me it is, when it comes to the packet loss, it is the servers themselves. Because it's not, because first they're like, I was like, is it my hardware? There's no way it could be my hardware, because it was just, it was just an update. There's one update, and out of nowhere I just started getting packet loss like crazy. So I don't know. I get random packet losses like nobody's business. And I was like, I guess it's just me or my internet. And then people were like, no. They're like, because I had the same issue. I was like, are you on PC? And they're like, no, I'm on Xbox. And I was like, oh. And then somebody was like, yeah, I'm on PlayStation. Let's see here. This is the one I'm talking about. So yeah, I put mine in for the Battlefield Workshop, and I said, yeah, after the previous update, I noticed there's been multiple packet losses in my game where I cannot move my character, but I can move the camera. Steps to reproduce, and then I told them how to do it. And then I said, and how often do I experience it? I was like, every time in the game at random times, no distinct intervals, sometimes 30 seconds apart or a minute apart. It's like additional information. I tried limiting my FPS in the setting and cycled through all the graphic settings to see if it's a bottleneck. Nothing. As a platform, PC, and a severity, I said game breaking. Somebody said, I can also confirm this happening on Xbox since the update before Season 4. Almost most of my friends I play with experience this as well. Packet loss ranges from 2% up to 42%. I'm hooked via Ethernet cable, and I have 1 gig internet, so their internet's really good. 1 gig internet, and tried multiple things to fix it, but it seems to be in game. As I went to play Battlefield 5, and I had no packet loss in any of my games, just to make sure it was not due to my internet. And they're on the Xbox Series X. And then I posted the clip. Somebody says, I have the same issues at exactly 8:11 p.m. My latency and my packet loss goes through the roof. The game becomes unplayable for the rest of the evening. I really wonder what they do at that time that makes my latency so bad. It goes from 25 milliseconds up to 100 milliseconds, sometimes constant fluctuations. Yeah. And then we just kept going back and forth about, what is it? I thought it was a client, because I was like, at first I was like, hey, maybe it's a client. Because I was playing it on, remember I was playing on Steam, and then I went over to EA app, and then the EA app, I didn't have it. I was like, oh, maybe it's just a client. Maybe it's something wrong with Steam. But then I was like, no, because people on Xbox and PlayStation had an issue. And then I I was playing sometimes I was playing on the EA app, and then I was getting on the EA app. So it is definitely a server issue. And the thing is, I really want this to get fixed. Like, I really want this to get fixed and everything, because this is what happened in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2 2022. And what happened with that is it became so bad that the game became unplayable. Like, if you were a DMZ main like I was, you didn't want to play the game anymore, because if you got server instability issues, and then somehow, or if you got packet loss and everything, it would boot you from the game. And if you get disconnected or get booted from the game, it counts as a death. So that means if you had really good gear that you went in with, or if you found good gear and you're about to exfil, and this happens, you lose all of that. And it pissed off a lot of people, including myself. So then that's when I stopped. I literally gave up on Call of Duty, because then when I saw Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7, when people were at COD Next playing the game, I constantly look at the top left corner of their screen, and I kept seeing the icon, the little box. And if you guys don't know the little box, it's 3 little boxes stacked on each other. That is the icon for packet loss. People were getting those like crazy. And I'm like, the game's not even out, and you guys are having packet loss issues. And you guys are all local on a server. Like, you guys are all local. You're all together. I'm like, that is crazy. So, again, I don't know what they did, but Battlefield did in the past. Or, well, I don't know what they did in the was it 1330 update. I'm not sure what they did, but they got to revert it, because I don't know what is going on here. Again, I didn't have this issue when the game came out. I didn't have the issue in season 1. I didn't have the issue in season 2. Didn't have the issue in season 3 until the very end. So, yeah. And people are like, yeah, people are just like, really? Yeah. I tell you right now, if I could go back and play Battlefield 3, I would. But they shut down the servers for Xbox. So if I wanted to play Battlefield 3, I would have to play on PC, and I would have, yeah, if I wanted to play Battlefield, I would have to play on PC, and on top of that, I would have to play keyboard and mouse. I could play controller, but I would have to alter all my settings. I'd have to change all my settings. Oh, that's a smoke. I have a question. How the hell do you jam a grenade launcher being shot? I get it. Video games, trying to counter stuff, but I'm just really trying to understand the logic here. I don't know if I just hit my, I don't know. I have a shotgun. Nobody has a... Because he has a pump action. Does he got a pump action? It feels so robotic. I don't know how to explain it. Good idea. I feel just so robotic. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But it feels like the more the game updates, I feel like the worse the game gets for me. I don't know. Can't put my finger on it. Like I can, like right now I'm like diagonal running, right? But if I do it like if I stop and then do it, it's like it struggles. It's like trying to figure out which way I'm trying to run. Like if it's like if I'm playing on a D-pad or something on a PS1 controller. That's what it feels like. So do you still get it on mouse and keyboard? Oh yeah. Like I don't know what it is. I can't get you, dude. No indicator of oh yeah, I forgot. And then there's that too. Yeah, so then there's the grenades. The grenades don't have an indicator. So you could just randomly explode not knowing that a grenade was just thrown at you. That's always fun. I don't know why the guy is so shiny. Bag it up, become a War Dog streamer. Yeah, dude, it just sucks. And then again, on top of that, I don't think it's this game. I don't think it was this match or anything. But then there's games where people are abusing the packet, not a packet loss, but people are abusing the ping. They'll use a VPN and like go to a different server. And then what happens is when they do that, like the game, it seems like how the game is designed is like if you have like high ping and everything, they try to give you an advantage so like you're able to play. So say for instance, if I went over to the UK servers and I'm like at 100 something ping, like 100 something millisecond ping or like 120, right? Like if I'm getting shot at, if I'm being engaged or something like that, I have somewhat of an advantage over a person that is like from there. That makes sense. It's a balancing thing. So what a lot of people do from other servers is they'll go to like a different server with a VPN and like they'll abuse that. Wonder if all these VPNers are bogging down the US servers with their ping causing latency. Probably. Because if you notice that game, even though we were like halfway through the game or like a little bit more than halfway through the game, we weren't at the very end, but we didn't have packet loss on that one. So I'm really trying to find out how it's happening. There's nobody here. And that was right there. That one was on that was a conquest game. So I'm gonna try to go to breakthrough and see what happens. 60 minutes, update in 60 minutes, or oh yeah, huh? Look, I should have been done with these challenges. I haven't. I have not touched. Not challenges, but I should have been done with this battle pass. Actually, no, right? The repair damage, and then no, I think I'm on track. I think. Because I have that done, have that done, have that done. No, I think I'm on track. Some smaller matches, less ping abusers. I don't know. So that's what I'm gonna check out. I take off Conquest and do Hagenthal. Hit play. I'm trying to. So I'm trying to see if it's ping abuse. If it's the abuse. Hold on. I need to make a button. I need to make a button. Camera toggles. Filter. Where is it? OBS Studio. I think it was a filter. Filter. Yep. All right, and then we do source. PC. And filter source record. And then I need to do another one. Copy. Paste. Put these down here. This one's going to be for capture card. Source record. All right, so I go to capture cards, filter, source record, turn that off. Nope, I hit screenshot. Oops. Okay. This one's gonna be for streaming as well. All right. So if I did this correct, but that, and then I hit source record here. All right, cool. All right, works. Nice. All right, so let's see here. So look at people here. We have Frank at 99 at 100, 99 100 ping. So we'll see. We're gonna constantly keep checking these, like the pings of each player. And just and see what happens. Oh, pretty much every time when I die, I'm gonna be pulling up the pings, pulling up the scoreboard to see the pings, see what's up. Am I tripping or was that it? Oh, I was like... am I tripping or is that a person laying on the ground? Like, that person laying on the ground was a teammate. It looked like it. Well, yep, no grenade there. Or not grenade. Yeah, no grenade notification there. That was great. Hey, we got Moroga at 237. Hey, then it dropped. So they were getting some sort of ping issue. Okay. But then again, that shouldn't be the case either, because yeah, then again it wouldn't be the case because like I also get it packet loss sometimes when I'm even in the main menu. So I don't know how that would work. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Update in 15 minutes. It might be. I can't say for sure. I can't say for sure. I don't want to say yes and then it doesn't happen. But we'll see. We'll see like in an hour. She like who did that? Okay, you guys got that? No, you don't. There it is again. No grenades. See, right now server feels okay. I need to plan my day. How sure are you in a percentage that will have it within 3 hours? What time is it right now? So it's supposed to be at 3. We didn't get anything. So percentage, I would give it, I'm gonna give it an 80. Give it an 80% because there are some times when you're like, oh, it's supposed to be at 4, and then there's like you don't see anything. So then you play a game and then your game seems kind of wonky, and then you quit the game. Then they're like, oh yeah, okay, here it is. Because that same thing happened to me, and the same thing happened to me when season 3 happened. Season 3 came out. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why is my game playing like crap and everything? Then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, you're playing on an outdated client. You need to update it. And I was like, oh. Just keep that grenade there. I was waiting for somebody on my team to shoot the guy. I had to reload. And he just, like, everybody was like, oh. All right, now I got my extended. Now I get to mess with my shotgun even more. What am I gonna do with it? I don't know. I'm gonna mess with it. Ah, throw a grenade there. Take that. Wait, I even want to know if I throw a grenade. Okay, yeah, when I throw a grenade there, okay. They threw a grenade. That grenade went off. Huh. That's why you didn't do that. Hey guys, there's a guy in there. That shouldn't have happened. I know it won't. I know animations won't be updated, but I wish they did. You guys saw how long it was for me to kill that guy, reload the magazine, and then the guy running around the corner, he was able to shoot me while I was still doing a functions check on my weapon. You know, gotta make sure the gun doesn't jam. You know, you don't want that to happen. You know you don't want to have a gun jam. That'd be terrible. I noticed animations transition a lot. I noticed animations transitions a lot better on keyboard and mouse. I swear they just keep messing up more and more and more stuff. They do. Okay, so about carrier assault, right? This is what I wish they did with this spawn protection. Have this, right? But then once your carrier has been breached, that goes away. Like this out of bounds thing would go away. I wish that's what it would be. Are they gonna do that? Probably not. Because guess what? Carrier assault's a limited time event. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give it 3 days. I mean, it sounds like I'm saying. I'm just being honest because I know this is gonna be like if I see a potential problem, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something about it. I'm gonna give it 3 days. No, actually, I'm gonna give it 2 days. I'm gonna give it 2 days when the update comes out. 2 days that you're gonna hear people complain about no spawn protection, and that every time when you jump into a game, there's enemies already at your carrier. Even though the hole hasn't been breached, there's enemies at your character at your carrier. I bet. Do you have direct access to talk to a dev? No. I used to when I used to work there. I used to QA for them, and then my contract ended. My contract ended, and then we got and then North America QA testers got like they were no longer able to be hired there as QA. We be there. We can like be a senior QA, yeah, but we can't actually be like. We can't be like an associate QA. So that so like when trying to get a job that 2 or 3 was it the 2 years of experience that almost every company is like desiring of, doesn't like we're not able to do because we only had a year of experience for it, unfortunately. They put him at that was not a good spawn. That was definitely not a good spawn how they did that. That was terrible. There he goes. They had a small packet loss. Yeah, we're getting something about it's something like It's with the time nudge, and I need to look that up more, like more in depth of what time nudge means. I think the first thing we do is we both lay down. Maybe all the servers moved to Saudi Arabia. No, this, because remember this was before season 4. So nope. And if that were the case, we would all be at like over 100 some odd ping. We'd be like probably sitting at 200 ping. Probably. I'm not saying for sure, but probably. I'd be so mad if that happened, if they said, oh yeah, because of the acquisition, like they moved all their pings, all their servers and their pings and everything to Saudi Arabia. I'd be furious. I don't have a grenade. It took such a long time for me to get my weapon out. Jesus. No problem there. Hey, Med. I shot all my buckshots hit the railing. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? Go ahead and snap. Did you get enough sleep today? I did. It was actually to the point where I almost didn't stream. I was too comfortable. I was like, cause I could have been like, I'll wait until the update, you know. But then I'm like, what's the fun in that? But no, I'm just kidding. No, I was like, no, I need to get this gun, at least get this gun leveled up. Like, no, there's a grenade launcher. Waiting for this gun. Not waiting for this gun. I need to get this gun leveled up as much as I can before the update, because we're switching over to the new sniper. Yeah, we're swapping over to the new sniper rifle, the interdictor, the HT, I would tell you right now, guys, that gun, you're not gonna need, like, it's a 5-round mag. It's a 5-round mag, but you're not gonna need the 5 rounds. They have a 3-round mag. I'm just gonna let you guys know this. ADS is your friend with that gun. ADS is your friend with that gun. That's all I'm gonna say. The reason why I say that, why ADS is your friend, because the gun does take a minute to pull up. No lie. It does take a minute to pull that gun up to ADS. But here's the, I will say this, on the bright side, do they have, hold on. Oh, they don't show it yet. But on the bright side, when you get the gun, it starts out with it 10 times. Well, you already have a 10x scope. That's nice. When you fire the gun, first of all, I want to say this: fire it without the suppressor. Insane. Actually, hold on. This was me playing earlier today because I had access to it. HUD. I think it was really curious on this. Oh, so okay, so we do have some bots in our Battlefield. Instead of having so this is me with the sniper rifle, but I'm trying to find. Jeez, that scared the hell out of me. I scared myself. Why some of my bullets aren't hitting when I'm shooting? That makes perfect sense now. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this like it's Call of Duty. Not a. Yep. It is a laser. Let's do purple or do unbearably loud. I don't know how to fix that.
Hostiles now control objective Golf.
Yeah, why is it so fucking loud? Oh yeah, sweet. Oh, this rechambering is kind of dookie. Thank God. Oh, I'm stuck on shit.
Move to attack them.
Trying to find
Use cover.
when I used actual. What? Boy. I think it's just like. So this is when I use like 3 bullets. Oh my! Is it? Damn, Isaac.
Enemy kilo destroyed.
Yeah.
Fire! Under fire! Get cover! Hey! Moving along.
Backup range weapon. I will say, I think that they have the inner could just be me. I think it's just for my eyes, I guess. I think the interdictor, it's just sniper rifle. I think this is gonna be. It seems like a much easier weapon to like try to if you're trying to snipe somebody in a vehicle. That's what it seems like. I could be wrong though. Bam. Anyone over? I guess. Oh. Big. Those. What was? Yeah. Too low. I hit it, but I didn't hit the head.
Get down!
Watch it. Oh, lag. When did I hold on? What I'm trying to figure out when I did the build for it. That's when I was still running the suppressor. Either my eyes or basically what I did was I sniper 43 they had it and that was like the Xbox arcade version of it. Let me see. Where is that? When they would have like what the location is when you're taking the flag, instead of having it in the bottom very crucial area. Oh, packet loss. See, like I was even getting it in labs. Oh. The reach. God. So, I'm stuck on shit. I forgot when I made the change to the gun. Yeah, I think we actually have bots now. So I'm like, what the heck?
Oh my god. I don't know.
Let me see here. Maybe it's a line. In per se 187. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I'm trying to find the.
3 hours ago, the Japanese.
We're doing the carrier strike for sure. I done. Trying to find it. There's a using. Okay, this is a bug I found. Look at this. My teammate gets killed. His backpack gets stuck on my face. I can't see. I got a bag on my face. I got a backpack on my face. I can't see. It won't go away. What the heck? I can't see. There's a backpack on my face. That's a bug I found. Yep. That is a bug. Alien. That is a bug that I have found. Go to. There's packet loss. There's the backpack that leapt on my face like it was alien. Yeah. We just gotta. Yeah. Trying to find. You guys don't know Stone Mountain. He was like the. Burns. He whips it out. He whips it out. Oh, this is when Stone Mountain was shooting at me and I RPG'd him.
So annoyed.
That's the only problem with flying slow. Helix 13 months.
Oh, the man that got me, the man that inspired me to do Battlefield content, dude, you guys years ago, like, how never. That's the one guy I blow up. Because you would think press it. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work with. Let's see here. Okay, there it is. This on. Okay, so we do. I kind of wish what the A in is. Okay, where is? Fuck, that was loud. I guess I'm. Scares the shit out of me. What is a bot? So we're seeing and chip. I'm gonna go. That's fun. So sorry, I'm trying to find the build. Let's do purple or do violet. Let's do muzzle brake. Let's do. Okay, I think this is the build that I did. Flash hider, bipod. No, let's do this one. Flint. That one. Do I do long range? I'll do this one. 5 rounds. Why not? Could do the fast rounds. That gives me 90. Light barrel. What's the difference between the two? Muzzle velocity. So we get more velocity. Yeah. Try extended. We'll try extended. See what happens. All right. So we have that one. All right. Now I am no sniper, but again, I'm willing to try out the new guns. It is true. To see how they are. It is true. I just got shot in the back.
That's there. Let's move.
Let's see here. You can actually get a really good. You can actually get really good shots. Shooting it indoors doesn't sound right. That's the 6 rounds. Basically, I changed it to a 3-round mag at some point, and the fastest ADS that you can get out of it is 300. Oh yeah, when you fire it, it sounds mean. When you fire it outdoors. That don't work either. I couldn't. Is this? Oh, this one I changed it. Handle stability, sprint recovery. I think. Okay, so that would be better. Slim angled. Violet laser. Long range bullets, I think. Yeah. Nope, wrong one. Okay, bad build. This either it's either that or hop on the. Oh, let me here. Oh, game crash. Hold on. Like, wait here. My game crashed and that was it was random. Game just froze and then just crashed. Yeah, so where the hell is the build? I mean, because I know at some point I use it, but it was on Wake Island too. Where is it? Goodness gracious. I guess we're gonna try to make this like as ADS there we go as possible. But we're going to lose. We're for sure gonna lose velocity. We guys need the best one. Mobility. We'll give that 5 rounds, 7 rounds, 5 fast. 3 bullets, but our ADS goes out. Again, we'll try it. We'll give it a go. Yeah. Blue, purple laser. Do that one. Actually, I'm gonna throw on the 6. Throw on a 6 and see how it is. All right. So that's the build, guys. Very curious of wanting to try it, but I don't know. Actually, 1 minute left. Oh, we would play escalation. I forgot. I thought it said Royal Regiment of Hustle. Have you? Okay, so we. I was like, this gun's gonna be a pain in the ass because it's like. I'm trying to get into. Trying to see what I want to get into a fight. See the ADS. ADS is a little better. But if you don't like make it like as 300 something, 300 or 300 something, it feels really slow to bring up. It's like your character like struggles to pull the gun up. Oh. I do like the little bunkers out there. Wait, is it when I got killed by? I think it's when I got killed by the bot. Hold on. In there, I was really trying there. Oh, I guess not. That they have. I'm not saying it's a bad stuff, you know, because we were talking about it. Like me and another creator, we were talking about it. We're like, like the gun's okay. It's just you're gonna have to really, you're gonna have to be at a distance, run away, rechamber. All that stuff. I got him before. Line of sight.
All right,
Trying to snipe the helicopter. I couldn't do it. Oh, that's sharp. Yeah, I am blind as a bat, huh? In a 1440p monitor. Plus 60 on something? Fuck. And again, that was just a suppression. You would think that would hit because you have to lead it. I guess I was short by like a pixel. Change this out to a, okay.
Enemy helicopter. The enemy now control more objectives.
Notice that I didn't turn the blue laser on. Can't put the device. Yeah. So I don't have it on. I don't know how I feel about that one. Like a dumbass. Oh. See, where's he at? Oh. It was red. I guess I'm in nothing. Yeah. Count. It's a interesting weapon. Interesting weapons makes a good amount of bang. But yeah. Again, if you guys want to see that, I do have it on my live stream on Twitch, and I also have it on YouTube as well. So check it out if you guys want to. Anywho. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm good. Okay, cool. All right. Chat, my game is gone. My game is gone. I can go loadouts, but I can't go here. I can't even select anything. Oh, another issue. Another one. Go ahead and log that for the books as well. One for the books. Starting game, it's completed. See how is it? Do you guys see that? How it's a certain, like, hold on. I need to change the setting in here anyway. I'm gonna show you guys. So when I get to the menu and it's doing the whole and it's like connecting to the server and things like that, watch the water in the background. It will pause. It will pause. And I'm gonna move around in the menus, and if it just randomly stops, it's probably because there's a packet loss. I've noticed it. Okay. So we're in the game. All right. Electronic arts. Yada yada. Okay. Okay. Now, see how like it looks all choppy? You see that? The water looks all choppy. And I'm gonna preparing game shaders. Completed. Okay. I've noticed that. I'm like, what the heck? All right, have that done. Okay, cool. Have you turned off all your overlays like Discord and NVIDIA? I have. I turned them off. Discord, I don't have overlays on. Nvidia, I did it before and still had the issue. I still had problems.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Oh, there it goes. So like it paused for a split second.
The nation!
So yeah, Lenovo, what's up? But yeah, it was pretty crazy. It's not. It was pretty great. It is pretty crazy.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Say it with your chest!
Chocolate! 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 Chocolate!
Put that cookie down! Now!
All right. Let's do all right that. Headshot. Wait, that means ow. All right. Now we have the extended fucks. Okay. Yeah, blow up. It worked. My teammates like literally watched that happen. Like literally watched that happen. Yeah, DJ today. Yeah, yeah, every single time. Jeez. My teammate did not see that. How much points do you have? He says 2 more. All points gone. Crazy. Now 48. Well, did you have fun? Oh, okay. Playing AC Origins right now. I'm a Warzone player. Oh. Warzone. I heard Modern Warfare 4, you guys are getting you're getting a new big map for Warzone. I bet you it's the DMZ map. Because Infinity Ward's lazy. I don't want to say lazy, but they're not gonna make two separate maps. Somebody said it's like Normandy. My question is, when were Normandy using grenade launchers like crazy? Not never. Morning gift. 20. Why? You guys, like, people res in such the most weird areas. Dude, I hit this depth guy with grenades the majority of the time. Versus RDR 2 years ago. Hey, we got a level 30. Nice. Is it sad like most of my kills on this match right here are just grenades? Grenades. People say grenades, I call them grenades. Isn't there a... What's it, in there a corner? Ooh, that's not pretty. Too much game backlogging for me. Well, the way how games are going nowadays, you know, you might want to start working on that backlog. That's a pipe. $20 and $80. What does make VIP perk? You just put in your you put in the points and you get VIP. And then that's it. VIP can put VIP can link, but I'm actually gonna remove that permission and just yeah. Oh, that's all it is. It's just like, oh, if you want VIP, it's this much points. It's I guess it basically it's a thank you. It's like a, you know, for support, like, you know, been supporting the stream, sitting in the stream for quite some time, you know, hanging out and stuff. So makes somebody VIP. That's it. I have 53K. I'm saving for it. I used to have, I mean, there was one time I had it lower, but I had it lower and then people were getting it and I was like, well, I'm running out of VIP slots. So I was like, but then I did the most evil thing ever. I told people, I said, okay, so if you have, I said, okay, you're VIP. I was like, okay, I was like, you earned VIP, but there is a, but we're full. And they're like, oh, I was like, I don't know if I still have the command, but I had a list of all my VIPs, and I said you have to trade one. You have to trade your spot for somebody else's. And when that happened, when they chose it, then I think it was a command, and then like they got VIP, but then there's a command that was put in, and it said like this person got VIP, and then the person that used to have VIP says that they lost their VIP. And they're like when I really didn't care, I was there was wars in my stream. But people were like, I just got VIP yesterday. I was like, your name was called. Your title reign has ended, unfortunately. Very interesting time. And then it all ended. Mad Hatter. Updates out. Nice. This will probably, honestly, this might be my last game. At the level 30, that's good. Level 30, we hold off on this gun. We get the sniper rifle, you know, do the update, get the sniper rifle done, which I don't know how long that's gonna take. And then once we get the sniper rifle done, then we go back to shotguns. You know. If you don't know, that's there's something. If you don't know, there's something seriously wrong with that whole thing. Like there's something royally wrong there. Yeah, thanks for. You watch back. And my teammate runs in front of me. Like, you gotta love those. I'm be saying that all the time when I'm playing. Don't throw grenades on my teammates. How dare you? Nope, that don't work. Update comes out in 4 hours, I think. After this, I'm gonna hop out of the game and see if there's an update. If there is, cool. If there isn't, I'll go for another 15 minutes. I'm fishing. Hey, I mean, you landed on the bed. Isn't it weird that a grenade launcher or a jammer can jam a grenade launcher? I find that interesting. See, I'm sorry, these drive-by paddles. I never. Oh, he's using the. Yeah, he is. I'm so sorry, King Tito. Wait. I saw it. Right there. Doing too much. My eyes are straining right now. Like, really straining. A little bit of packet loss. Oh, they have it right there. Not a grenade. Don't get the bag off my face. All right. He's like, I'm not dealing with this again. See, I tried to cook a grenade. None. When did I pick up a Nell 110? Anyway. What did it say? We were at level 31, right? Level 30, okay. Yep, new client patches available. Please restart your client. Alright, update is happening. It's gonna be a while, so I'm gonna call it there. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and everything. I'll be on tomorrow play which being phase 2 of season 4. Phase 1 is done. It is completely done. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Later.